Lessons from biblical women: strength, faith, and love. In a world that constantly pushes us to be faster, stronger, and more perfect, there's something powerful about looking back at the women who shaped history, not with wealth or status, but with faith, resilience, and love. The women of the Bible weren't just figures of the past. They were warriors of faith, bold in spirit, and unwavering in their beliefs. Their stories aren't just religious, they're deeply human, filled with struggles, doubts, and incredible victories. Sarah, trusting the timing of life. We all have dreams, desires, and plans for our lives. But what happens when things don't go according to our timeline? Sarah, the wife of Abraham, wanted a child more than anything, but she had to wait, and wait, and wait. When she was told she'd finally have a son in her old age, she laughed in disbelief. But in the end, she learned something powerful. Life doesn't follow a schedule, and the best things often come when we least expect them. Maybe we don't need to rush. Maybe we don't need to compare our journey to others. Miriam, turning pain into celebration. Miriam, the sister of Moses, knew suffering. She grew up in slavery. But after witnessing the miracle of the Red Sea, she didn't just watch from the sidelines. She led the women in dance and song, celebrating their freedom. She teaches us that no matter what struggles we go through, there's always a reason to be grateful. Imagine having the ability to turn pain into something beautiful. That's a woman with true strength. Esther, courage when it matters most. How often do we hesitate to speak up for what's right? Esther was an orphan who became queen, but when her people were in danger, she had a choice: stay silent or risk everything to save them. She chose bravery over fear. Life constantly tests us. Will we play it safe, or will we stand for something bigger than ourselves? Strength isn't just physical, it's the ability to fight for what truly matters. Rahab. The power of redemption. Rahab's story is proof that the past doesn't define us. She was a woman with a complicated history, yet she made a bold decision to help God's people. In return, she found love, respect, and a place in history, becoming part of Jesus' lineage. This shows that no one is beyond redemption. No one is too far gone. What if we saw people not for where they've been, but for who they could become? Ruth. Love beyond blood. After losing her husband, Ruth could have gone back to her old life. Instead, she chose loyalty, staying by her mother-in-law Naomi's side, saying, "Where you go, I will go." That devotion led her to a new love and a new life. Her story isn't about dramatic miracles or battles. It's about the quiet power of love, commitment, and deep connections. Love isn't just about passion. It's about choosing someone, even when life gets hard. Why does this matter? The women of the Bible weren't perfect, but that's exactly why their stories matter. They doubted, struggled, made mistakes, and yet they found strength, faith, and purpose. And maybe, just maybe, their stories still speak to us today. Maybe life isn't about having all the answers, but about trusting the journey. Maybe the right people don't just come into our lives by accident. So here's a thought. What if you and I are meant to cross paths for a reason? What if, like Ruth and Naomi, or Rahab and her new life, our stories are still being written? If these stories resonate with you, if you believe in faith, courage, and the power of love, then I think we already have something in common.